Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to a global address with Her Holiness Sai Maa. My name is Triveni Das. I'm the Managing Director of Awaken Life, a monk, a teacher, and the host of today's global address. I want to take a moment and welcome you from all over the world. Today, we truly have a global address. A moment to come together to remember who we are, that light, that love, that magnificence, the multidimensional being of who we are. Because this remembrance is so critical right now on this planet. There is so much happening around the world to members of our community of humanity. And I know many of us are asking and contemplating, well, what can I do? How can I serve? Where can I make a difference to bring more love, to bring care, to bring compassion to the planet, to humanity, to life right now? Well, we have the blessed opportunity to be with Her Holiness Sai Maa today. Each one of us has our own awareness of what's happening on the planet right now. Sai Maa brings a unique perspective and awareness, an awareness of energy, an awareness of the consciousness of who we are, an awareness of the shift of consciousness we're going through from a grander scale. So when we come together, we can benefit from this perspective. We can benefit from a new awareness of ourselves and what's happening on the planet right now. Now, in that, and I know there are some of you who are meeting Sai Maa for the first time, and welcome you. So glad you made the choice to be here today. There may be some concepts, some ideas, some new terms or words that you're unfamiliar with. My invitation is to open to receive the energetic upliftment. Imagine this as like we're receiving a blessing, because we are. To allow us to heighten our awareness, to open our hearts, to be more and more in the empowerment of the light that we are. And it's okay in that if we don't understand every word or each concept or teaching that's brought forward. Does that sound like a deal? So we can just be here, be together, and go. And so with that, I want to introduce a dear friend of mine, David Cunningham. David Cunningham has been speaking in front of and working with people around the world for many, 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 many years, and is part of the team assisting and supporting me and Her Holiness Sai Maa in creating a big event we have at the end of the year, a Global Unity Gathering. So I wanted to invite David on to share a few words with all of you. David, my dear.
Thank you, Triveni. Om Jai Sai Maa, everyone. How wonderful to be with you. And, you know, we're going to take a few moments about and for the Global Unity Gathering, which is December 14th. For those of you that are already registered, congratulations. And for those of you that have not yet registered for the Global Unity Gathering, I'd like you to bring it to your consciousness right now that the Global Unity Gathering is only 8 weeks away. And so it makes a difference for you to get registered. And the energy, the event begins for you actually when you register. So please take a moment now, today, tomorrow, and register yourself in the Global Unity Gathering, either in person, if at all possible, and if not possible, to participate online. All of the information you need to register is on the homepage of awakenedlife.love. So find it there, and it's easy to register yourself. So what about the Global Unity Gathering? Well, it really stands on the shoulder of what Triveni was just creating. We're together. It's a gathering. Let's take a moment and now and enjoy being together right now. You can look at everybody else on the screen enjoy being together. Let yourself get present right now to your love. Ma talks about the infinite love that we have within inside us. Let yourself get present to that love right now, the love you have for all of humanity. Maybe focus on your heart chakra for a moment and be present to the expansion of the love in your heart. And now imagine your love joining my love and everybody else, the hundreds of us from around the world, our love, our collective love, our collective light, our collective energy, our collective intention, serving the awakening of this planet, serving humanity. It's hard to imagine anything more fulfilling than knowing, really knowing that your life is serving all of humanity. So when we gather in December for the Global Unity Gathering, Ma will be pouring into us the divine energy. And together we can turn our attention inwards, discover the love within us, have that love within us expand and expand and expand. And then side by side together, hold the whole planet in the space of our love, our energy, our light, and intention. Imagine how fulfilling that will be together. So if you haven't yet, please do register for the Global Unity Gathering as soon as you can. That will then launch our next year. Can you imagine what next year could be like? Stepping out of the Global Unity Gathering and then elevating our consciousness and our energy to even the next level next year. It's important we're together. It makes a difference we're together. And it's a source of joy for each of us. So I look forward to being with you at the Global Unity Gathering. Thank you, Triveni.
Thank you, David. Thank you. And if you're wondering about logistics, we just put something into the chat. We'll get something in email as well. And of course, you can always visit our websites, awakenlife.love and sai-ma.com. Now, Her Holiness Sai Maa will be joining us very shortly. I just want to take a moment and explain at the beginning, David said, Om JJ Sai Maa. And you'll hear Sai Maa speak this and some others of us speak this. And I want to explain what this is so we can move into that energy as we prepare for Sai Maa to join us. Om JJ Sai Maa can be translated as I honor, I recognize, I see that divine feminine within you and within me. If we're in a male body, or if we're in a female body, recognizing and seeing that light and that divinity within the other. And it's an invitation. It's a way of seeing. It's a perception. It's a heart opener that we can move into. And it's also a moment to recognize and place that light we are is the first thing that we focus on. And so to each and every one of you joining us from around the world on Zoom or on Facebook Live or watching our recording, I see you, I honor you, and I say to you, Om JJ Sai Maa. And I invite you to take a breath in that. To open, to receive, to open, to be here together. And another breath. The breath brings life force, vitality into us, activating more and more energy within us, within our brain, within our body. And then exhale. So we prepare ourselves to be in this conversation with Her Holiness Sai Maa about this emerging new consciousness that's happening, about who we are, you and I, and about how we can conduct ourselves and be of service now on this planet. Another breath. And just exhale and make some noise with me, just to release anything that's within us, that's any tension in our body. Ah. Yeah, one more of those. I really want to, through wherever you are on the world, I want to hear that noise, okay? Ah. Yeah. Excellent. Now we'll just rest for a moment in anticipation and readiness to move into the global discourse with Her Holiness Jagat Guru, Sai Maa.
Bonjour, bonsoir. C'est merveilleux. Thank you. It's so lovely to see all of you. Oh, I see some new faces. Welcome, welcome. I see more new faces. How lovely. Welcome. There are many things that we will be exploring today. And all of you who know me already, big welcome. As because of you, the work is happening. Ah, it's so lovely to see you. This is a new paradigm. We're entering that place within us where we are discovering ourselves. Bonjour, Yael. I see the children as well. We are in transition between two eras, two periods of very intense energies. What we call the Kali Yuga in the Indian culture, and what we call the Satya Yuga. Yuga means era, the era of truth. Where is within us the era of truth? It's in our DNA and it's in our throat. Why our throat? When we are loyal to ourselves, we can share with our friends, our members of our family, I am a light. I am pure consciousness. I am a being of love. And I am an embodiment of my soul. This is truth. This is being loyal to oneself. Each one of you is a mother divine. Each one of you is a Buddha. Each one of you is a Christ. It's the same energy, simply with different shape and form. Consciousness is exactly its source. Now, for those who are listening to me for the first time, you may hear me use the word God. The word God to me is not the entity that is sitting in the sky with a bear, with a long robe, and who's ready to punish me. That doesn't exist. I live in my light body in creation. I've never met any entity as such. So you may hear me say source, and when I say source, it is also that what you may call God, or I will say God as well, so that you familiarize yourself with some of our languaging. Our work is an esoteric work. It's transmuting what's not needed, such as doubt, such as fear of death, fear of being abandoned by creation, by God, by soul. So all this aspect of fear, there's only two energies on this planet. One is love and one is fear. Everything that is from the old paradigm, I'll show you a slide for those who are here for the first time. It is old, and it's also what we are not. So you see, the old paradigm is doubt, is betrayal, is denial. It's fear-based. The paradigm in which we are entering now is the new paradigm. You can say it's light and dark, or lower frequency, higher frequency, the way you wish to see it in your language of understanding. This new paradigm is not known to many yet. Where are these qualities, these attributes of the new paradigm? It's within you. It's within your DNA. Your DNA holds memories, and your DNA has very specific consciousness. So when you look at these two images, you can imagine that there is a war going on inside. Why a war? The old paradigm has been fed for centuries. The light you see doesn't fight. The light says, you know what? I am eternal. I exist forever. One day or another, I will shine through each human. The old paradigm is very scared. The ego self is very scared. Why? Because for centuries it has been fed, and now with this new cosmic energy coming from source, from all different dimensions, pouring into humanity, into the planet. So two different things here. There's the planet that I will speak of, and there's humanity. So the chaos is happening because the old is threatened. Light doesn't feel threatened. Light is free. Light and love are together in oneness. So this is the war that's happening, and you may see it externalized as the war outside in the world. Now, recently someone said to me, how long will this war continue? I said, as long as we will make weapons for our economy, our financial system, we create wars, we build wars through the weapons. So if we are creating weapons, they have to be used. And each country will escalate like this. I make more and you make more, etc. So this is where we have to realize within ourselves that we are a multi-dimensional being. What does that mean? So let me show you a slide of war and between light and darkness. The chaos that the personality experiences, the fear that the personality experiences, this is war, inner chaos. It's fear-based. There's also within you, with every human on planet Earth, the light. Because where do you come from? Ask yourself, where do you come from? And yes, I'm on this planet, and then I understand there's death. What happens to me? One thing I can tell you, your brain may die, your DNA may die, but not your quantum DNA. Doesn't die. Your mother's cells doesn't die. Your light doesn't die. Your consciousness doesn't die. So, which means that death may be happening physically, your consciousness continues its journey. On this planet, on that galaxy, on this universe, continues. So your breath is a great tool to awareness, to become aware. And this awareness now has moved into a different frequency. The same awareness that I spoke 2-3 months ago has shifted frequency. It has become more alive. This awareness has become alert, meaning your brain can become more alert today. And the more you stay in the light, in the love, in your heart, there's 2 components of the heart, 2 chambers if you prefer, and it is differentiated with a membrane. This membrane can be called Maya, illusion. There's the human part, which is fear-based most of the time, 99.99%. And then when you start to communicate, to love, to welcome, to greet your soul, your higher self, your soul self, the membrane becomes thinner and thinner. So become aware, for those who are here for the first time, that you carry a huge heart inside of you, what can be called the heart of God, which can be called the heart of Source. And this heart is your heart of eternality, immortality, that aspect of you that never dies, never. So it's important to become aware now. You have 2 choices here. The choice of consciously transform yourself, or allow yourself to be transformed randomly. Randomly meaning you're going to go here, go there. This is when you start to experience chaos. This is when you can be triggered not 24 hours, 13 hours, 11 hours. There's no more 24 hours. So again, awareness. What am I thinking of? Oh, I feel a contraction. Where's this coming from? And let's imagine, I'd like to speak to any one of you who is new on our platform here. If you accept, I'd like to give you an experience. Is that possible? If you accept only. Let's imagine someone have hurt you. Maybe last month, maybe last year. Or what is it? A breakup. Component pain. Heart, or is it the human heart? Just that quality attributes, which is bringing your frequency down, taking you from peace. Oops.
We are seeing and hearing Ma now.
Ah, excellent. Thank you. So a moment of peace, and then someone say something to you, or you remember someone, and there's this resentment. This resentment is in your stomach area. Take your hands, lift up this resentment, and place it in your heart. Let us all practice. If you will be enlightened, you will not have any of this. So it may be doubt, it may be resentment, it may be jealousy, it may be envy, anything. Anything that you know is not healthy for you. So grab this energy and place it in your heart with no condition. When you place with no condition, it goes directly to your superb heart, supreme heart, healing. Healing is very important on your spiritual path. This is the growth. That growth is taking you to the authentic self of you. Most of the time, most human is lying to themselves, betraying themselves, scared of the light, scared of enlightenment. This is betrayal. This is fear. Fear of enlightenment, contraction. These two energies, one will expand you, which is love, and fear will contract you. And in that contraction, there is no authenticity. There is no intuition, because it's covered by fear, the old paradigm. Today, it will be very difficult to do 10 years or even 5 years, or even 3 years of therapy. So I am giving you these techniques of how to heal yourself. So anything that you know is not in alignment with your soul, which is not of your soul, which is not of your higher self, which is not of your godly self, which is not of your divinity, take it and place it here. Let's practice again, again, again. Find anything in you. Jealousy, anger, impatience, frustration. This is why you're being triggered. There is what we call the law of resonance. So someone will come and trigger something in you. The law of resonance. If I've been healed, there will be no heal. So, and then it will come again and again, again and again. Does that make sense, Lily? Again and again, it will come back. For you to see it, it come to surface, so be grateful. Be grateful to the one who comes and triggers you. Your soul may be using in alliance with the other soul to bring something to you, to trigger, to bring it to surface. It's a fabulous opportunity. Somebody judge you and a friend comes to you and say, oh, X was judging you. Instead of being triggered, oh no, I trusted her. Don't go there. I said, okay, that's okay. Every human is free to think whatever they want. This is called a planet of free will. Everybody is free to think, to feel whatever they want. That's your greatness. You are so sophisticated that your growth, when all these lower frequencies, what in some culture called sin, these frequencies are low. They need to be healed. They need to be dissolved. They need to be transmuted. This is how you evolve consciously. This is how you start living your life consciously, conscious living. Every single moment then become a moment of liberation. You liberate yourself. Every single moment become a moment of freedom. You become a conscious person. And stay conscious as much as possible. Sometimes you may come out of that conscious state. It's okay. It's like when you were a child, a toddler, you learn how to walk. You fell many times. You stood up again and again and continue. So here it's the same. We're entering a completely new phase on planet Earth, a completely new energy on planet Earth. Your heart has this membrane, and this membrane is becoming thinner and thinner and thinner. It's called Maya. In the tradition and science of our yogic work, it's called Maya. We cannot heal Maya. We can become conscious and expand our heart, expand our love, and to allow that Christ consciousness, that divine mother consciousness, that Buddha consciousness to become an embodiment of our cells, our molecules, our DNA, where we release from our DNA the quantum us. When you took birth, when you were born, and you knew your program before birth, you said yes, you designed it. Of course, when you came on this planet, you had to become so tiny to be in the womb of your mother, and then through the birth canal, you forgot. I am a reminder to you. I am here to remind you. Think of me as a reminder. to remind you you are magnificent, to remind you you are a light, to remind you you are absolutely exquisite, pure love. Magnificent consciousness. Now the love, see, you look at an infant, this infant is pure love. You are born as love. Inside of you is the seed of consciousness, where you receive this diksha, this initiation from the Pleiadians 1,000 years ago. Now, you are the one who has to develop the consciousness. You have to do this through what? Through awareness. Awareness of what? How are my emotions? How are my thoughts? How are my feelings? Awareness. Awareness of habits. How many habits you live with habits. Most of you function with addiction. You're not aware. You are addicted to negative thoughts. You are addicted to doubt. You are addicted to resistance. You are addicted to beliefs, which hurts you. Can you hear me? Can you see me? You're addicted to being resistant because you're afraid. You live in fear-based, so you're afraid of losing whatever ego thing is in you. Awareness of this addiction. Who has an addiction? Let's say, who are the new ones who are here who would like to ask me a question on addiction? Any quality of addiction. So become aware. To what am I addicted? Is it to coffee? Is it to, there's in the West, I hear this, oh, if I don't get my coffee, I can't function. This is a belief. This is not true. You can absolutely function, but it has become a belief. Yes, it makes you smile. And maybe there's so much more. You cannot live without such thing. So you are being trapped as a prisoner with these habits. So now in this phase on the planet where we are starting to be in this transaction, we have to live with an enlivened awareness. I was saying to my assistant last weekend, be aware. Be aware. Do you live with an enlivened awareness? Do you live with layers of beliefs? Do you live with layers of resistance? What are you aware of? Or are you always simply aware that I have lacks? So much lack in my life. I like this, I don't have this, I don't have that. Complain. That can be a huge wall between you and your light, you and your consciousness, your higher consciousness, you and your soul. This is Maya. So start to be awareness. And then bang, you catch it, and you transform your life. Meaning awareness of transmuting everything that needs to be transmuted. So let us see who'd like among the new person who just met me for the first time. Let's do a healing together. Anyone?
Hello.
Hello.
Sorry, I'm a bit nervous.
Is it a habit?
Yes.
Okay, release, release, exhale, release your nervous system. You do not have this. This has come because give yourself permission just for 1-2 minutes. Give yourself permission to relax your nervous system and to be without this nervousness. And observe what happened just for 2 minutes. Take it back after. So tell me, share with me.
Mm. Yeah. You were talking about addiction,
Mhm.
and I think that I have struggled with an addiction with food
Mhm.
and negative body image.
Okay, body image is something I don't know in my culture, but I see it in this culture. An image is an image. It will leave one day or another. It's not real. And you can change it anytime you wish. What's important is inside of you. Now, why, when you say addiction, meaning you eat all the time? Eat. Hello.
Hello, sorry. You cut out a bit.
I understand. You may continue to speak to me. Maybe I can hear you.
Oh,
I
so
hear you.
okay. So I couldn't hear everything that you said, but
It's okay. So you say addiction of food. Tell me about your food.
so I struggle to be around food comfortably, I guess is the best way to describe it. I feel quite anxious around food.
What does that mean? When you see food, what happens?
I feel like I would like to eat it, pick at it, I guess fill myself up with something else.
All right. So who does the shopping for the vegetables or food that you eat?
Me.
All right. So when you come home, wash all of them, clean them, dry them, put them in Ziploc bag, prepare them. Start to have a communication with the food, a connection with the food. And when you eat so that you're not hungry anymore. Give yourself permission to eat enough so you're not hungry after. Food is a medicine. Look at it like this. And I will send a message for you also on that, because I can see emotionally also you feel empty inside. So that, what are you doing? You are filling a hole inside of you.
Mhm.
That means you have forgotten that you have light inside of you. You have love inside of you. You know, one thing, what I really enjoy on this planet, open yourself for a moment, just for a moment, and if you accept, to receive my love. Go ahead.
Yes.
How does it feel to open yourself and receive my love?
I can feel it in my heart.
Now I open myself to receive your love. There's something beautiful on this planet about this. You see, you are an antenna. for source. You receive and you transmit. We love loving each other. Every human is like this. So what has happened in your life where you didn't feel loved anymore? Today, give yourself permission to feel loved. Right now, this very moment, give yourself permission. And allow this love to enter you and expand you and fill these holes wherever it was empty. And my love has no condition. You don't have to love me. I'm offering you this love. To all of you, take a moment and allow yourself to receive my love. And if you wish, give yourself permission to give me some love. Let's create that. Let's play with that. And you can do it with also a friend, anybody in your environment. Let's share love. Human love to be loved. Human love to give love. And in my case, not only I love to love, I am love itself, and I'm also devoted to you. I am here for you. I'm here to serve you, to accompany you on your journey. And I know you are part of me. That's how I love you. I do not know how to love you differently. How does that feel, Rosie? Tell me.
It feels beautiful.
Yes, yes, yes. That's why when you are in love, you feel so beautiful because you are in love. You'll do anything. You don't get triggered. Everything is fantastic. You live up here because your heart is being so activated that you live in a higher frequency. And you will be in love many times on this planet, many times. You can be in love with a human. You can be in love with the trees, with the rocks, with water, with dolphins. This is the beauty of planet Earth. We transmit love, and then we're antenna, we receive love. And we love it.
Thank you.
Fantastic. Thank you. Thank you, Rosie. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
And feel free to love me anytime you wish, any time of your day or of your night. And if you give me permission, I'd like to feel the same towards you.
Yes, thank you.
To feel your love and you to feel my love.
Yes, thank you.
Welcome. Blessings to you. Yeah, look at this.
Hi.
Hi.
So my turn to talk about an addiction.
All right.
Okay.
Vous voulez parler en français, en anglais, comme vous voulez.
It's okay. I think I can handle it in English.
Okay.
I think I'm addicted to blaming myself. Like every time I can't reach something, it's something that I'm so used to that it's like an excuse to not achieve what I'm trying to do. And I always keep on blaming and blaming.
And does it feel good?
Absolutely not.
Ah. So you have become really, it started with a habit. You can be depressed if you continue to do this.
Yeah,
Because you'll never feel good.
I understand.
You'll never feel good. Now, so what do you think is wrong with you to blame yourself like this? Tell me. Share with me. Nobody is listening. Just share with me.
It's something I'm trying to find, but I don't have the answer.
All right. So let's go when you were younger. Who told you you are
Yeah.
not capable of doing something?
Yeah. I'm processing that. I went through difficult things when I was younger, and yeah, that's something I'm carrying with me so far. So I know exactly the precise moments. Yeah.
So tell me about this moment and we're going to dissolve it together,
Okay.
transmute it completely.
I used to be harassed and persecuted when I was younger, when I was at school.
Pouvez-vous me dire cela en français? Je ne comprends pas ce que vous voulez dire.
J'avais l'habitude d'être persécuté à l'école,
Ça veut dire quoi, persécuter à l'école?
qu'on se moquait de moi tout le temps.
Ah, d'accord. Donc, ce qui veut dire que déjà à l'école, vous étiez moins confident avec vous-même.
Tout à fait.
Merci. So let's now go further before that. What happened at home that you felt like that?
Well, there's no specific moment. It's like the way I was raised, and it's like my parents' way of
Give me a sentence as example.
a sentence that I heard.
Mhm. That cut you off from your self-confidence, because
It's more
every child is born with self-confidence.
Yeah, it's more like you should do like this because it's the way it is, and there's no other way. It's the way I say and not another one. So you can't think by yourself.
Meaning that you have believed in them, believed in their words.
Sure.
All right. So it has entered your brain and it's still here today.
Well, yeah.
Take your hands like this.
Yeah.
Go into your brain, take this sentence out and give this sentence back to your parents and tell them this sentence belongs to you. This is your belief, mother. This is your belief, father. Et dites-le en français en plus. Parce que vous voyez, ces paroles, c'est de l'énergie. Cette énergie est dans votre cerveau. Moi, je vais vous servir en vous aidant à enlever cette énergie. Allez-y, faites. Maman, papa, aujourd'hui, je vous rends votre phrase.
Je vous rends
Dites
votre
la
phrase.
phrase.
Tu dois faire comme je l'entends et c'est comme ça qu'il faut faire.
Voilà, rendez-leur. Ça leur appartient. Complètement, encore.
Ça vous appartient complètement. Je vous le rends entièrement.
Voilà, voilà. Restez, fermez vos yeux, restez un moment avec vous maintenant. Maintenant, vous allez constater qu'il y a, now you're going to notice that there's space in your brain. You were young, your brain was a sponge, so it went in, there's no discernment, that's normal. Now that you have given them what belongs to them, that's not yours. In that relationship, there's a transaction. I give you, you give me, you give me, I give you. Now you have given to them your power. Go to your parents' brain and energy and their field, grab this power. I take back my power from you and I give my power back to me. Go ahead. En français.
Oui, d'accord. Je reprends mon pouvoir qui est en vous et je
Qui
le reprends.
m'appartient.
Il m'appartient et je le reprends.
Voilà, c'est à moi.
C'est à moi.
Et vous allez sentir quelque chose là en vous qui va se passer. Ça, je vous garantis. Voilà. Qu'est-ce qui vient de se passer?
C'est comme une plaie qui est en train de se refermer.
Voilà. Exactly that.
Comment on renourrit.
Exact. That is clear. Now, remember, when you've been blaming yourself, you have also blamed others.
Sure.
So to whoever you blame, grab your blame that belongs to you, grab this blame and bring it into your heart right here and leave it there. These are yours, your blame you've put on them. Grab these energies from them, and place it in your heart right here. And leave it there. Now, this is not your job anymore. It goes in the heart, it does it. It's like when you go to a restaurant, you order, on the menu, you order your food. You don't keep thinking of your food, yes? You don't keep checking whether you've ordered or not. It's the same thing. That's called surrender. I surrender to my heart. Your heart is gorgeous, beautiful, such capacity to love, to give, to receive. So be there. And tell me what's happening. You may even close your eyes a moment, put your hands on your heart, and with your eyes closed, experience your heart. And I will appreciate if you will say a few words.
About how I feel.
Yes?
I feel like it's bigger than the physical heart.
This is it. This is exactly it. This is how I live my life. Your heart was like this when you were born. And it has been covered like an onion with many layers of this one, that one, but that's not you. So from now on, anytime that something comes, like judgment may come tomorrow, in a week, you realize that you got it from somebody who judged you. Give it back to them and take your power, your intelligence, your beauty, your grace, your love for you, your joy of life, your childhood. Just take back. And you will continue, and your heart will continue to be this. Thank you, Joris. Merci.
Thank you very much.
Oh, lovely. Thank you. Oh. Who else would like to say something to me? Hello? Namaskar.
Hello. JJ, Sai Maa, thank you.
Didi Sai Maa.
I have been doing a lot of ancestral clearing, a lot, through the years.
Huh?
And really deep work, and feel that I've seen a lot of deep healing, you know, have a lot of gratitude, but it feels like there's still some things there. And I have this awareness of the divinity in everything, but I still get triggered. I'm from the South, and my parents, it's not just my parents. I was raised in the deep South, so there's a lot of layers, you know, I'm still trying to work through, and things that I've felt like, even from the other side, I've talked to my grandmother, my grandfather, and apologies, you know, for my part. But it feels like it goes deeper. And, you know, I know my bloodline, I've done a lot of work with that as well, but there's still things that come up that I feel I have surrendered. I know I need to go deeper. I just don't know how. And, you know, I feel, you know, the blame, guilt, and shame has definitely been very deep in my family. Indoctrination. For example, when I was young, my mother, she took me to get delivered. And as a small child, you know, you don't understand that. And all of a sudden you're having to admit to all kinds of failures and things you've done in your life, and you have adults putting things on you don't even know anything about. And so it has really worked itself out with working with the sacred water and the breath and meditation and singing and dancing and praying. But I still feel like there's just maybe something deep in me, you know, that hasn't understood how to let it all go. And I really want to let it go. It's in my heart.
So Aranyani, when I hear the word prayer, I hear fear in this word. meaning that you are using a huge amount of energy. And while you're speaking, I'm looking in your ancestors, it's also you. You have been in your lineage yourself. So this is not going to end like this. Together with this, we are talking of several civilizations. So here's what I suggest to you. There's also, I do yagyas, sacred fire ceremony for lineage and ancestors, and I see the difference in the student who do that. You may do that as well, and I'm the one who worked with in Kashi, in the ashram, work with this yagya. This is one. Second, this is all paradigm system. Now in the new paradigm, what's very, very important for you, Aranyani, is to bring your light to surface. One day I will show you everything that exists in a cell as a memory from several civilizations. But for now, I invite you to do, if you accept, is to look at the light that you are inside of you. To look at the love and feel that love. Feel that love. You were born as love. You were enlightened when you took birth. It's the layers after. So I will say to you, it's time to complete with what you've done for 30 years and allow me to serve you in your beauty, in your grace, in your light, in your love, in your divinity. Give me a few days and see what happens. And there's a book online probably, which is called 40 Days with Ma. It starts like this. What's the difference between you and an animal? That may sound rough, but from there, you will face yourself page after page. You are not the savior of your lineage to start with. You are not the savior of the planet. You are here to dance in the cosmos with all the taras, with all the goddesses. That's what you're here for on this planet. So are you willing to give yourself permission to be joyful? Because your addiction is fear. I can tell you this. Even when you use the word prayer, it's like you are praying with the fear that something doesn't happen. War doesn't happen inside. Chaos doesn't happen. Torture doesn't happen. Negativity doesn't happen. So you're praying with lower frequencies. You're praying with fear base. When we pray, the first prayer is the attitude of grace. That's the first prayer. And in that prayer, we express ourselves, we ask our spirit, show me my future with you. To your soul, show me how I am with you. Show me your light, show me your presence. Make me feel your love. I am that. Then you create a pure intent and you say it very openly and clearly. I am that light. I am the magnificent of light. I am the glory of love. This is what prayer is to me. You know, in the Indian culture, we don't pray. But I've learned that if we have to pray, pray in that future you. How does that sound, Aranyani?
That really resonates because I'm also ordained minister, and from a Cherokee perspective, you know, you pray with the ancestors. And I think that's where the kind of confusion, you know, there's.
All right. So your ancestors, if I look at your nose, if I look at your thumb, if I look at your ear, there is a piece of your ancestors in here, meaning in the DNA. Yes, we agree with that. So let us thank them together, you and me. Let us thank your ancestors. Let us thank your lineage for being here. Because of them, you exist. So it's okay to thank them, to be grateful. And then if you wish to serve them, then you do a yagya, a sacred fire ceremony. That is okay. And the way I work is an esoteric work, so I go deep, I go far, instantly. So what am I going to do with your ancestors? Let's imagine you give a yagya. I'm not going to go one after the other of their pain, their suffering. I'm going to pour cascades of love and light and consciousness on them. And in your lineage, one thing I can tell you right here, there are two saints, two great beings who have really moved into the light. And you didn't connect with them. You connected only with the negative part.
Hmm.
And that also goes with your beliefs. Maybe there was not that much negativity, but your beliefs made you create that. So it's confusing. So do your ritual to your ancestors by offering gratitude with love and light to them, to the earth. In the Indian culture, we do this every day. We offer milk, we offer ghee, we offer flowers to earth. That's simple. So if I were you, I will not waste my time and my energy in that huge phase on the planet right now to deal with the negativity of great, great, great. Remember, all has lived in that survival mode. In your amygdala, in the back of your brain, it is survival. The more love, the more light, the less survival energy will be there. That's what I do when you meet me. Clear the survival mode in you as much as possible. So when you collaborate with me, it moves even faster and it's easier. You will not have the fear of abandonment that I'm reading in your amygdala right now. You're afraid of being abandoned. You're afraid that he leaves you. You're afraid that something will happen to you. You live in that fear constantly. Maybe I'm wrong. It's beautiful to see Adrigan to thank me, because this is what I see. You don't have to live like this at all. Today, drop it, drop it. We have worked for years to clear karma of humanity. You don't have this heavy karma anymore. This is over. For every single human, it's over. Now you're free to create a new kind of karma, meaning your dharma, where you serve you, where you serve your light, where you acknowledge you and you honor you as the expression of source, of life, of the goddesses, of the mother divine within your DNA. That's how I honor you. So please share a few words with me before we close that conversation.
I'm grateful because, I feel that there has even been, and this is interesting, I do feel this is pertinent. When I was pregnant with my son, the same thing happened to me that happened to my mother 20 years prior to that, where she was almost pushed out of a window while she was pregnant. And the same thing almost, it's the same thing. And then after I had my child, and this is really deep, but this is what happened after I got involved with a man, not my husband, but a man that was the father of my child, who had very aggressive tendencies, very abusive.
So probably what I will say here, the mother you've had and father you've had, in a way you have married this man to make your kids with. So today, what I invite you to do right now, Visualize your mother in front of you. Take her energy out of you, like this mental, that coat in you, around you. Take it out. Mother, I take you out of me and I give you back to you. And say it.
Mother, I take you out of me and I give you back to you.
Can you imagine these Russian dolls?
Madrushkas, yes.
Yes.
The
Imagine
satin doll.
that's how energy function. You take it on you and it stays on you until the day you give it back to the person. So go ahead, do that. I would like to see all these energy that's not yours go back to where it belongs. Go ahead. Grab
I
it
just
from
say-
your field first, from your auric field. Take the energy of your mother, her pregnancy, her relationship with men. Any one of you can do this online here. Take it out and say, Mother, I give you back your body.
Mother, I give you back your body.
Mother, I give back to you your relationship with men.
Mother, I give you back your relationship with men.
Mother, I give you back your pregnancy.
Mother, I give
pregnancy.
you back your pregnancy.
How does that feel right now?
I feel lighter.
Yes,
I
100%.
feel lighter.
100%. Now stand up and shake your hands and feet and legs. Shake your body. Any one of you can do that as well. Give to your mother everything that belongs to her. Do not carry on you anyone's energy, whether it's your mother, whether it's your father, whoever it is. Do not leave this planet with their energy in you or around you. You all carry your parents. Do it. Free yourself. Yes. Shake your hands. It's for everyone. This healing work will serve you to go deeper for your own path, to acknowledge your soul, to be closer to your soul, to be closer to your higher self. Ah, now I can see the colors in your field. And take your beliefs. These are your beliefs. Take your beliefs from your stomach, from your cells, and give it to me. All of you, take these beliefs. They are not yours. You believe in them because somebody said it to you around you. Give it to me. Let me dissolve, transmute it. The belief that you are unworthy, for instance. The belief that you are not capable. The belief that you are not capable to love. The belief that you are small. These are all beliefs. The belief that you will never make it. The belief that you live in poverty consciousness about money, about material. The beliefs that you're not a good mother, that you'll never be a good mother. The beliefs that you're not a good father. The belief that you're not a good man, a good woman. Give it all to me right now. The belief that intellectually you'll never make it. The belief that your body is crooked, that your body is weak. These are all beliefs. The belief that you get sick every winter, every November. Give that to me and I bet you in November you won't be sick. And when you give 100%. Adrigan, give it all to me. You don't have to be the father of your partner or your lover. You are a lover. You are not her therapist. You are not her father. You are a lover. Period. And Aranyani, you are not his mother. You're not his caretaker. You're not his caregiver. No, no, no. You are the lover. You are God and goddesses. That's simple. Bring harmony in the relationship after you give everything to where it belongs. Take you back now from your mother. Take your body back. Take your sexuality back.
My sexuality back from you. I take my body back from you. I take any kind of manipulation.
Take your intelligence back.
Give them back to you.
Take your freedom back.
Heart.
All of you, all of you. This is
My
new
voice.
energy, new frequency.
My original blueprints, all the things you told me I wasn't worthy of.
Yes,
Forgive
I
you.
take back my
Worthiness.
my power,
I take back my power.
my worth,
I take back my worth and my energy.
my energy, my purity.
My purity.
I take back my innocence.
I take back my innocence.
I take back my childhood.
I take back my childhood, Mom.
That belongs to me.
It belongs to me.
Jenny, do this work. Do this work, Jenny. I take back my health.
I take back my health.
I take back my health again.
My health and my well-being, Mom.
My vibrant health.
My vibrant health.
My youthfulness.
My youthfulness. My health.
I take me back completely from you, Mother.
I take me back completely from you, Mom.
All of me.
Completely from you, Dad.
All of me.
All of me.
Mother, you are you, I am me. We are different.
Mother, you are you and I am me. We're two different beings.
I am not your caretaker. I'm your daughter.
I am not your caretaker. I am your daughter.
I'm your son. Yes, you are my mother. Yes.
Yes, you are my mother.
I'm grateful you accepted me to bring me on planet Earth.
I'm so grateful that you accepted me to bring me on planet Earth.
Feel that. I'm grateful to you.
I'm grateful to you, Mom.
And today, Mom, I free myself from you.
And today, Mom, I free myself from you.
And I free you from me.
And I free you from me.
Be whoever you want to be.
Be whoever you want to be.
I free you from me.
I free you from me.
You see, today you don't have to carry your mother as a backpack on you, any one of you. Today you do not have to bring your mother into your lover's relationship. Neither your father. Free you from your father, free you from your mother. And those who have children, free your children from you. It doesn't matter what age they are. They can be 1 minute old. Free them from you. Free them from you. And now step into your identity. Step in what belongs to you. Take back from your mother, from your father, from whoever. Take back what's yours. Maybe you were molested, I think we say like this. Maybe you were raped. Take your body from these people. Maybe you were abused verbally, spiritually, physically. Take your body from them. Give them back their energies. You are free. You have free will. Take out from your skin, from your cells, like this. Give them back to them. And from now on, you refuse every abuse. Because some of you believe that love and abuse goes together. No, 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 no. Love is love, abuse is abuse. free yourself from them and take you from them. That's very important. Take your body, take your mind, take your intelligence. And those who are divorced today, you may have been abused by the other emotionally, spiritually. Take you back. Give them back to them. You don't have to carry them with you anymore, ever, ever. And nobody from today, from this moment, will ever abuse you. No one. You refuse, you don't allow. You are a powerhouse. You are a lighthouse. You are a magnificent being of love. Start to embody that now. I am an embodiment of love. I am an embodiment of light. I am pure consciousness. Create your intent with the I am. And I promise you one thing. Maybe I see you in December. All this is different. And remember, in the word belief, you have the word lie. So stop lying to yourself or continue to accept the lies of others in your life. You are precious. You're so precious. Don't waste that anymore. Ignorance is ignorant. Start to move into knowledge within you. Illuminate your life. Elevate your consciousness. I have some slides I could show you right now. To illuminate your life expression. To elevate your consciousness. You are source in human form. Please get that. Who'd like to teach with me here?
I'd love to share a few words on this. What we're looking at right now is a visual to show our different life expressions. Each one of these represents a different life expression that we've had, all simultaneously happening right now. There's been great things we've done and less great things that we've done.
Is it
As a
clear
result,
that this moment is not your only incarnation? Is that clear for everybody? It's not the only incarnation you have. Thank you. Please continue.
yes. And so as a result of the good and the not so good things we've done, there's darkness and there's light that exist within our life expressions. And we can see that here depicted through layers of darkness that exist there as well.
And what is darkness? Darkness is absence of light. So you can transmute that by pouring light into it.
And so in this moment with this awareness together with Sai Maa, invite all of us to pour light into our life expressions right now.
All of it at the same time. They receive light. They receive this higher consciousness from you. You are so powerful, so powerful. You can do that.
Just visualize, let's feel, let's know this light being poured into all of our life expressions. Use this visual to assist us. Breathe that in, feel the light coming out to all of our life expressions right now.
All aspects of you, all the different personalities you've had. Create a new future for yourself. Pour light, higher consciousness, love all of you, all that you've been forever. Love it, love you all. illuminate your different incarnation, elevate the consciousness of your different incarnation all at once. This is what is, there's no past life anymore. All is happening right this moment. And
some of you may have heard the term, yes, and some of you may have heard the term Akash, representing that library, that treasure chest of all the things that we've done in all of these life expressions. So as we're illuminating our life expressions, let's also pour light into this Akash, as we can see on the screen.
those who are here for the first time, please look at the screen in case your eyes are closed, so you can remember you have the power to pour light into you. Remember, the era of gurus is coming to an end. So start being the guru, allow the inner guru to serve. Your Akashic record is filled with light from your intent, your action, your thoughts, your feelings. This is when you start to become a pillar of light, a pillar of higher consciousness, a magnificent pillar of love. Look at you. Look at you. Give yourself permission to be who you are. That is you. You are a source being. This is you. Look at you. Walk as such. Eat in that state, filled with love, wherever you go. Speak to others as such. This is how I know you. You are exactly this on the other side of the veil. Now bring it here on this planet through your body, so you become an embodiment of that light. On the other side of the veil, that's you. You are more of light than physical. You are more of energy than physical. Illuminate. Elevate your consciousness. Dare to be the light that you are. Welcome you as light. Greet you as light. Think of you as light. Imagine you in your day. You go to bed with this vision of you. You come back in body in the morning. This is the vision of you. Aranyani, how does it feel to do the work of light in the state where you are now?
One more time, please.
The question is,
I
how
couldn't hear.
does it feel to do the work of the light in the state of where you are right now?
I feel bioluminescent. I feel so much lighter. It's interesting, when you were doing your affirmations, the wind on the mountain here started blowing like crazy, like really just came from nowhere.
Oh yes, we experienced this
Felt like
kind
the
of
wind was blowing, yeah.
Vortex and
all
portal
that,
opened
so-
up.
Oh yes. What did you say? I didn't hear your partner. What did you say?
Oh, I said there was a whole vortex and portal that opened up.
Correct. That's correct.
Manifested with the Vayu.
That's correct. That's part of my specialty, one of them. I open portals, I create portals. Yes. Mhm.
Thank
I would love to see you in a month or two when we'll be in Marco Island in Florida. what you've become, because the work will continue every day, every moment. So let
We'll
me
be
see.
there.
Come, I like
we'll
to
find a
see.
cat sitter. We'll be there.
We have much to
Well,
share with you in person, so we'll
yes,
definitely find a way to be there.
yes, and to see what you
We're-
become from this moment, when there's no more chains around you, when you keep giving, and between now until I see you, you will have many thoughts coming. Oh, that energy is not mine. I don't know to whom it belongs. Then you say, I take you and send you back to your source. Because some energy will come you won't know from, it doesn't matter. I send you back to your source. And I take my innocence, my purity, my light, my consciousness. It's a fabulous work. It's unique what I created. It's fabulous, absolutely fabulous. And welcome your light, both of you. You will see how your relationship as lovers will be totally different, will be soul connection, soul relationship, where you respect each other, where you love each other, where each other you share, but you don't merge with each other. You share, and you are a soul loving another soul. It's a beautiful, beautiful work. I'll be happy to see all of you soon.
JJ, Sai Maa.
JJ Sai Maa, my love. JJ Sai Maa.
Sai Maa.
And the topic I'd like to address now is anointment. Not only in Egypt, but also I had in France many beautiful oil that I have brought here that I'm going to use in December. I've already shared. I'm going to ask one of the staff to speak to you about this. Let's take a moment of silence before. So you prepare yourself. Imagine you have been Egyptian, you've been Atlantean, you've been Lemurian. So there's a lot of healing power, and the anointment where we go towards our pineal gland through, and then to open ourselves through our antakarana to welcome our other aspect of us. Buzzing, vibrating.
Yes. Invite us all just to be aware of the buzzing, the vibrating happening right now. Feeling that pulsation and movement of energy. And imagine in our mind's eye this anointment. Anointment meaning taking these sacred oils and then placing them onto us to initiate us, to elevate us into a new state of consciousness, of awareness of ourselves and our own identity. And so creating with Sai Maa, imagine now we're there in Marco Island. On stage, Sai Maa is there in Maa's presence and light. And there are several individuals. Sai Maa has the order of Sai Maa Brahmachari, the monastic order, myself included, and a few others, Sai Maa's successor, Lucinda, and others, all initiated and being extensions of Sai Maa with these oils, offering this light and this anointment to each person. As a way of visualizing that, put together just a little slide so we can see some of the individuals that may be offering this anointment, just to feel that for a moment. So I'll put this on the screen with these oils from Egypt into higher aspects of ourselves as an energetic blessing, as an expansion of awareness. And we can even feel it right now. We don't even need to wait till then for the physical experience. We can feel that energy right now. As I shared at the beginning of the call, now's the time for us to step into that remembrance of who we are. And so I invite us into that right now in the presence of Sai Maa, in the presence of our own self, our soul, of who we are.
Allow yourself to really receive. Those of you who were in Egypt with me, you saw on the walls the initiation, the diksha, the offerings, the incense, the dakshina, the prasad. For centuries, we've practiced. And now that we start to remember, to be a member again of what we are, we give ourselves permission to step into the grandeur of us. In the grace of you, in the splendor of you. In all that you are. I offer my gratitude to each and every one. Be together today to share our love, our light, our consciousness. As we have entered a totally new energy on planet Earth, where we know we are all one. This is your grace. This is your power. This is you. The glory of you.
Om JJ Sai Maa. I honor, I see, I recognize that divinity within you and me. And I also wish each one of you a happy Navaratri. Tomorrow, there's the celebration of that divine feminine, the divine mother of Navaratri begins. It's a 9-day celebration. And so I invite you to continue this momentum and this light of what we receive today, the teachings, the blessings, the light, the remembrance through these 9 days of Navaratri. Each day to take moments of silence, of stillness, even if it's just for a moment, to open and receive. And also during this time, we have a gifted meditation course going on where you can receive guided meditations from our Awaken Life teachers to help guide you deeper and deeper into these energies of Navaratri. So you're welcome to join that. And then next Thursday, and you'll be hearing about that in a little bit later as well, in email. And next week, if you're not on our email list, please make sure you get on it. There's going to be a gifted 3-hour program on that divine feminine aspect, embodiment of Magdalena, Magdalena's role in the grand design, and a gifted Magdalena session. So that's will be taking place next Thursday, October 19th, right in the heart of Navaratri, celebrating that Magdalena, celebrating feminine. And then, of course, as David spoke to at the beginning, we welcome you all to join us in December for our Global Unity Gathering in person in Marco Island, Florida, and online. Again, my great gratitude for each and every one of you for joining us, and those that shared your vulnerability, your openness to let us take these healing journeys with you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. If you have any questions, if you're new, you can always email our team, support@awakenlife.love. We're here for you. And we just wish you, each and every one of you, an extraordinary moment, day, night, evening, wherever you are in the world. And that amazing opportunity we have to remember and to step into who we are, regardless of what's happening in the world around us. Because that we are that light, we are that beauty, and it's time to shine. So thank you, each one of you, for shining and the being you are, with deep love and blessings. Om JJ Sai Maa.